Hi Cancers, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your September 18th to September 30th of 2017 reading. I'm starting out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. And I'm going to ask Spirit to please bless Cancers, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because it's a general reading, with a clearly defined word of prayer that we can refer to when we get to the end of the reading. Thank you, Spirit. Now, I'm not going to look at that card, but what I am going to do is I'm going to refer to my Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. And I'm going to ask Spirit for guidance when it comes to your life path in the next couple weeks. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the Sun sign, Moon sign, and or rising sign of Cancer with clearly defined messages regarding their life path, whether it's love or career and finance, now into the next couple weeks. Thank you. Okay, so they're starting out with reflection. You guys are starting out with a moment of reflection at this time. And when it comes to your mental aspects, you are completely confused. Some of you, not all of you. You are afraid to move forward because you don't know what the future holds. But remember that the moon is representing hope. Without the moon, it would be completely dark. So take some steps ahead of you, little steps at a time, and allow the moon to shine on your path so that you can find clarity in the situation. There's a lot here about reflection. I see a reflection in both waters. It tells me to tell you guys to take some time now, as silly as it sounds, but it does work, to look in the mirror and say, I love you. You are a very special person. All you need is you, because you're so special. That Spirit is within you, and that's what makes you special. And they're proud of who you are. When it comes to reflection, look at that. You've got the Hermit energies. So yes, now it's time to take a good look at the path you've been on. What is it that you've had to learn about yourself in connection with others, with other experiences, other people? How have you changed and grown through this difficult experience or experiences, and how are you going to apply those energies differently as you move forward in your path? In your mental aspects card, some of you are lost and you're allowing for these swords to stay stuck in your back. Each of these swords represents pain, anguish, frustration, worry, and loss from the past. Each of these swords represents a difficult experience or words or knowledge that made you a stronger person, but they ended at 9. When you see a 10, it's Spirit's way of saying, hey, 10 is 1 plus 0. You're already on a brand new path with the number 1. Allow for Spirit to help guide you in your path as you take each little step and reflect on how you may have handled this type of situation in the past and how you're going to change the way you handle it moving forward. In your relationship sector, we've got initiation. Things ending and things beginning. But when things begin, use the reflection time to know that you can make the right choices with this new beginning, because you've got the major arcana judgment there to help you to make those choices. In your foundation, you had creativity in reverse. So maybe you don't realize how creative you are. Spirit puts something special in each of us when it comes to our skill or our trade or our talent. So we need to stop and figure out, what can I do that I know I'm very good at, that will help me to take some time to reflect, that will help me to go within and enjoy what I can actually create in my own self and find my own pride. Because see that circle shining off of that talent or that skill, it provides a real bright aura of pride, and it gives off positive energies, which then draws positive opportunities and people towards you. This is going to help you to rise to a higher level of spirituality. Therefore, you are going to be on a higher ground than those around you. They're not going to understand your perspective, but it doesn't matter. You can either stick around and try and maintain and provide that perspective to others, or you can just walk away. Your actions have to do with the underworld. What is it you truly want to create? Know that you have the ability to take your path and to do so. What is it that you reflected on? Again, afraid to move forward. Know that the moon is shining on your path, so take any of this fear and turn it into excitement. Think about that creativity. Get excited about getting up and every day to do that, because you know you're good at it, because you know how far you can take it, because you know how your individuality is going to tweak it and make it different than everybody else. Therefore, you are special when it comes to your individuality. Your emotional aspects card is movement. It's not about sitting stagnant. It's about, are you too emotional to move? It's time to get excited to move. It's time to understand that you were on this path because this knowledge and experience made you into who you are now. And as you move ahead, it is time to create something much larger and much more fulfilling. And you can do that by applying the knowledge and skill that you've learned from the past. So move. Take some time to think about, I want to oil paint. I'll go buy the supplies and I will start that. Initiate a new path so you can start getting your energies flowing in a new direction, even if it's just in your own simple space. It's something that's going to fulfill you more than you will ever know. Eventually you'll figure it out and maybe you'll even prosper from it. In your subconscious, suffering. Well, we can choose to suffer as we put all of our energy into a person or a project or a job. But if we don't get the recognition we deserve, then there is not equal balance. And if we don't have equal balance in our life, then we are not happy. So it's time to figure out, how can I apply this hard work and put it into something else so I don't have to suffer anymore? How can I bring myself my own joy with what I have within me that I don't realize is so special, that I will realize when I start to do this new creativity? In your practical matters, you just want a good solid foundation. And Spirit's saying now's the time to connect to others, at other businesses, at maybe a university, maybe a gathering at a club with others, a church. It's time to build a solid foundation for yourself by connecting with others who like to do the same thing as you do, who can help give you more information about what you've always wanted to learn. I wanted to learn pottery, so I went to a university and I met a lot of great people who enjoyed the same thing as me, and I came home with some beautiful things to decorate my home with. And it really brought back my joy. It really made me proud of myself. Inner guidance. With the Four of Wands, it's your inner guidance, your creativity, this reflection, and you initiating a brand new path and creating something for yourself is what's going to make and help you to develop something beautiful, something that is so fulfilling. You'll have wished you've done it before. At some point, you will know exactly what it is you want. And you're going to be able to use the energies of the star card to hope, wish, and pray on a star for this new business location, this new home location, this new home business. Be careful what you wish for. Make sure you know exactly what it is. Sometimes we have to go through 3, 4 different projects, or 5 or 6 or whatever, to finally find the one that you'll know is the one that's meant for you. The card representing the entire reading is bondage. Some of you feel stuck. But this is a figment of our imagination. We are never stuck. We can always take our mind and our body and we can move in any direction and choose what we want to do because we have that freedom here on earth. Some of you might be stuck with or without a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Spirit's saying you're not stuck. That's what I'm feeling more. You're being provided with the energies of the King of Wands. This means setting goals, achieving those goals, setting more goals, achieving those goals, setting more goals, and continuing to set goals until you complete what it is you want to do. Hoping and fearing. Bondage and hoping and fearing, taking the steps to move forward. If you take the steps and you set your goals and you reach those goals and then you take more steps with a new goal, you will find your way. There will be clarity. The bondage and the clarity in this new wish is what is going to set you guys free from feeling like you're in the dark, from mourning about the past, from suffering in general and not getting the recognition you deserve. Spirit's saying what's going to happen is going to happen anyway. Do you still want to give it another try? Or after realizing how much you've suffered, can you finally lay down the wand and move forward into a brand new path, a new direction? Think about what you'd like to do as a child. Think about what you've always wanted to learn. And know that you have the energies of the Strength card. Some of you may be thinking about someone from your past who is a Leo. Maybe it's time to connect out with them. I would suggest connecting out with them and talking about goals and fun things, but not when it comes to a relationship, because I see there are 3 people and then I see you mourning the 3-party connection. Spirit, when it comes to love for you guys, wants to send a new path in when it comes to love, but they want you to heal first and take some time to think about what and who and how you want your life to be in the future. Let go of any disillusion and recognize that you can control whatever you choose to do as an occupation, as a hobby, but that you won't achieve anything if you don't take the steps to move. Spirit will be sitting there with you, waiting for you to decide to take some steps and to open your heart to some new ideas. In a 3-card summary to my left, representing the Sacred Circle spread, the first card, representing the first few days or week, is someone racing in or you getting excited. Okay, some of you know what I'm talking about. You're going to get excited and you're going to go after that dream, wish, or goal, and you're going to be feeling, and if you're not already, feeling very, very excited about yourself and what you can accomplish, feeling very free and happy. And it's that happiness, that bright aura that gives off those positive energies. And look at what comes in for those of you who are single. The red flag of love, of engagement. You're going to be receiving a lot of recognition and attention when you head off in a brand new direction. And you're going to realize that the path that you were on just no longer serves you. There's nothing left in any of these cups. Therefore, moving in a new path is what is meant for you. Some of you may have to deal with someone in authority or someone who has harsh words, who could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Or this is you speaking your truth, knowing exactly what it is that you want as you move forward and clearly saying that to others, being willing to use that sword to cut away from a path and to move in a new direction. And here is Spirit saying, we want for you to take this beautiful creativity that you have, and we're going to bless you with a path from the universe of finances and career. In the next few weeks, an offer is going to come in. It could be finances or love, but before you let that in over the river and into your heart, make sure you understand what is on offer in that cup. In this case, I feel really darn good about it because there is a new path of love being offered to you by the universe, overflowing with abundance, joy, and prosperity. It could involve a move to a new business location, home location, and or a home business. You are not stuck. Remember that. Yes, it's scary when it comes to money and trying to figure out a future path. That's why you need to be clear and not foggy or lost in fantasy about a direction. You need to get clarity, and then you need to put closure on that and figure out what is important and special about you. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, for some of you, yes, something is falling apart. It's going to make you feel pretty down. But Spirit's trying to ask you not to get up in your head, to really go into your head, to kick back and think about how much energy and effort you put into some sort of path, and to take a minute to think before using that final sword, because the High Priestess is here to help guide you into this new career and finance path. She's going to help you to find the direction you're supposed to be in. If you or someone around you is not opening up, it's time to open up. If it's someone else, then they're not the person or the situation for you, because they're greedy and they do not want to share anything. So if you're wondering about someone from the past, Cancers, know that the Major Arcana Justice is here, meaning Spirit's going to help for you to cut away from negative people, things, situations, and connections that don't bring you balance. Because balance is happiness. The Wheel of Fortune's in your favor if you'll take this new path. If you take time to heal and think about different opportunities, they will bring in this new exciting path, and this new path is going to lead to great prosperity and happiness. But some of you are going to have to take the trip to realize that that love from a distance is empty, and that they do not want to accept your love. And that's okay. Because it's not about them, is it? It's about us. What we're learning about us. And that's why we die alone, so we can speak with Spirit about what we learned as we connected with the energies of others here on earth. What we learned about us. I'm going to pull some cards from the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide those born under the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because it's a general reading. Wow. Spiritual guidance, please, for September 18th to the 30th for Cancers. Okay. Spirit saying it's time to take action. There is abundance coming in your thoughts. This situation is going to improve. But in your foundation, Spirit's saying no. So let's clarify. Again, this is the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm combining it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through each step of the cross before us. Cancers, please. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, September 18th to the 30th, 2017. Yes. Being up in your head is preventing you from taking action. Time to clear your mind and get focused on a goal. Abundance is coming. You may have heard this message already. If not, know that a message of abundance is coming in. In your thoughts, the situation will improve. There will be equal give and take. Good. But in your foundation, there is a situation for some of you Cancers that may involve 3 people, and that will cause heartache. Therefore, Spirit's saying to say no to that situation. That's the action they want you to take. Then you will receive balance within. In the recent past, Spirit asked you to communicate clearly, not aggressively. Could be that you or someone else was being aggressive. Could have been an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or this was you rushing in with your sword in the air. And Spirit's saying you can communicate by putting your sword away, by bringing your horse for a drink of water, and by speaking calmly. Maybe some of you had to go in and very clearly and directly say, this is what I want. I want fairness and equality when it comes to how hard I work. And then you will hear a message of abundance when it comes to finances. In the next few weeks, we have look for a sign. Yes, if someone's being closed off and not opening up, they're very greedy. They're not willing to speak of their emotions, their feelings, their truth. Meaning they will never share their money or their home. This is what I'm feeling about this. In the next couple weeks, you are going to find out about a three-party situation, some of you, not all of you, or just come to the realization through a conversation that someone else is just not wanting to share a path with you. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, Spirit's saying, yes, you have control over what I believe is a soul contract when it comes to career and finances. You also have control over looking for a sign. If a person is closed off emotionally, they will be closed off financially also. So cut them out of your path and move on. This is about our path, and we're learning from those around us. And as we learn, we climb the spiritual ladder of education here on earth. At some point, we will be blessed with a life partner if we're single. So there's no need to worry. Spirit's just saying it's not the right time right now when it comes to career and finances. Look for a sign when someone's not opening up and tell them no. Then you will receive the messages of fairness that you've been waiting for when it comes to career and finances. Spirit's saying in your hopes and fears, you are fearing that you're going to have to wait for an offer and that the offer is going to be very small. And that's also lined up with love. So be careful with that, because if you say, well, it's never going to come, it won't. You will darken your aura and you will repel people and finances from you. It's time to say, I have control over my path. I know what I can do. I can set a goal when it comes to an oil painting or attending a class at a university or something that I can occupy myself with that I know I'm good at, so I can feel good about myself right now. And I believe that's what Spirit's waiting for you to do, is offer that cup of love to you. In your outcome position in the next 4 to 7 weeks, if you guys take these steps. If you don't take these steps, again, Spirit's going to sit right next to you and they're just going to wait and see what it is you're trying to do. Once you get your energy flowing through ideas, writing things down, taking steps to call, Spirit's going to come in and line up the energy so that this all works out for you. And at some point, they're telling you that you are going to be ready. After the heartache, after the frustration, after you see the sign and you realize what the right direction is. Because Spirit's guiding you that way. So listen to messages around you when people walk by, listen to things on the radio, the TV, something in a magazine or newspaper. Something's going to catch your eye and you're going to know that it was the goal that Spirit was trying to guide you towards. The card representing the entire reading is a peaceful resolution. So just be calm. As you figure these things out, know that you're going to come to a peaceful resolution in a situation, especially when it comes to a financial offer that's going to be bigger than you expect. But that it was just a time thing. I don't know if it's the stars lining up in a certain way, but that will come. If it is a person, that person is you're going to express yourself what you want, hopefully, and be clear with this person, and they're going to close you off, and then they're going to come in with a message. And I think some of you are just going to have to say, I've come to a peaceful resolution within myself about what makes me happy right now, and it's this class, this pottery, this oil painting, this jogging, this whatever it is that I'm training for. So I'm going to let go and say no. Spirit's saying now is the time for you, Cancers, to choose a new direction. Apply the Queen of Wands energies. She never quits. She sets a goal. She meets that goal on time. She sets another goal, and she continues to set goals. After she meets them, she sets more goals, all so that she can accomplish what it is she set out to accomplish from the beginning. Meditation is going to bring you answers, and that's why Spirit may be putting you in a moment of pause. If you've been felt like that, it's because Spirit's asking for you to communicate with them. Tell them what you want when it comes to hobbies, skills, lessons, training, some sort of self-development, some sort of skill you're good at or talent you're good at that you could maybe even prosper from. The joy from within you causes your aura to change and to then draw in the blessings of love. So don't let the next couple weeks have love be your main focus unless it's to say goodbye so that you can focus on you. Again, this isn't for all of you. If you want a personal reading, my email address is below. The first week and a half to 2 weeks from watching this video, hopefully you guys are going to get into the position of the Emperor. You're going to put on your armor and you're going to get clear, logical, organized, disciplined, and focused. You're going to express to others exactly what you want, and if they don't give that to you, boom, it's ending anyway. Take the experience and knowledge that you've learned from and apply that to this new path so that you can create something much more successful. Keep your heart open to all opportunities and ideas and love everyone else. Neighbors, friends, people at Walmart that you open the door for. Wink to others, smile at others, be kind. That's what true love is. And lay down an old battle. Go into the unknown path, this new direction with hope, knowing that if you turn it to excitement by setting goals, a new path will be revealed to you. Look for the new path. And then manifest your goals for that path. Meditate to Spirit about that path. Draw pictures of what that path looks like and focus on that path. And Spirit's going to listen to you and help to give you guidance to giving birth to this path. It's going to bring you to a happily ever after. In the next few weeks, here we go. And I know that's over the end of September, but some people's energies extend and flow beyond. You're putting closure to one path and you're stepping into a new path because you understood the lesson. And in your outcome position, some of you might be looking back wondering if you should give something another chance. And Spirit's saying when you're sitting in a position of authority doing well financially, you have the ability to sit back with the Queen of Cups energies and to relax. Some of you may want to be going from a Cancer sign to being maybe the female to an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But it doesn't look like that's gotten some of you guys very far. It's just left you sad and depressed and feeling poor. Maybe because there were 3 people. But Spirit's saying there's a new path on offer to you by the universe when it comes to love. But at first you have to allow the Temperance Angel to come in and help you to heal. To help you to set new goals for yourself. And to wait and be patient until you have clarity. And then they'll bring clarity. Then they'll bring the truth. So you can cut away from an old sad path and move towards a new path, knowing what you've learned before. So you can confidently start moving your wheel of fortune in your favor, all by yourself. So the card overlooking the entire reading, your word of prayer is watched over. Good. I allow myself to feel safe and to enjoy my life, knowing that heaven is watching over me and my loved ones. So there's not much to worry about at all in the next couple of weeks, Cancers. I'm trying to find watched over here. One moment, because I'm going to close with this reading from the book. This card brings a message of reassurance of your safety and asks you to drop any defenses or guards that may currently be preventing you from enjoying your life. By relaxing into God's protective arms, you reduce your stress level in healthful ways. God, Jesus, Mother Mary, and the angels have heard and answered your prayers for protection. You receive their answers via your repetitive feelings and thoughts, which guide you along the pathway of safety. Keep your mind sober and open so that you can clearly pick up on these divine messages and be sure to take action where they direct you. So this is a very spiritual time for you guys in the next couple of weeks. Ask Spirit to please show you a new direction, to help you to set new goals, and to bring you peace, joy, and happiness as your wheel of karma and fortune is turning forward. They want to see you smile again, and they are working hard to bring that into your path. Listen, ask, observe, and then start taking those steps for yourself in your own path. Thank you again for stopping by my channel. I hope to hear from you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care, and God bless.